Hello traders, FX Pip Collector here. Today is Wednesday, March 27th, and I'm going to be analyzing the US dollar yen, starting on the monthly, working my way down to the 1 hour time frame for the full top-down analysis. So on the US dollar yen, I still think this is all an uptrend right here. I still think that we are in a wave 5 possibly. I'm really not convinced that the wave 5 is over, and on the monthly time frame, I still think we have a little bit of upside potential before we do get that big push to the downside. Let's take it down to the weekly time frame, because on the weekly it's really important to see that this is definitely making higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, and higher lows. On the weekly and monthly, the trend is 100% still up. I still think it needs to take out these highs, which makes me think that the 78% will not hold. I think it's more likely to go up to the 100% Fibonacci extension, which is right around the 155 area. Maybe end up looking something like this before we get that bigger move to the downside. So taking it down to the daily, we definitely did get a pretty decent little turn, and we definitely do have a little bit of a 3-4-5 shape right here, as you can see. Now, even if this doesn't hold, it's definitely going to be an area of resistance, and I think it probably is going to be an area where we'll get a pullback, but I think that it's just going to be a correction to this move up, and I think it's just going to keep on trending once the correction pullback is over. Taking it down to the 4 hour time frame, I actually think that this probably is a wave A right here already. And this move up right here looks way too overlapping, I think, to be like a wave 5. I think it's probably more likely a wave B. Now, we do have an impulsive move down, and it probably is going to go down, take out the low of wave 4, which will probably put us at least down to the 38% Fibonacci retracement for a wave C before it does end up continuing up. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to make a big old move down like this, and the trend is definitely up on all the higher time frames, which tells me that, it could push down a little bit, but it could also just keep on going up. So, you could look for shorts cautiously, but you do have to remember that you're probably trading within a correction to the uptrend. So taking it down to the 1 hour time frame. On the 1 hour time frame, definitely a nice little impulsive move down. It looks to me like a wave 1. It looks like a wave 2. It looks like we're probably in a wave 3 of C, which might even stretch out all the way down to the 38% pretty easily. Now, it is kind of a slow week this week because we got Easter approaching, so it might not make just a big old strong trend like this, or it might just go to like the 23.6 and then break structure there, continuing up from there. But either way, like I said, you could definitely be looking for shorts, but I think you need to be a little cautious because the trend is up on all the higher time frames, and that tells me that, yeah, we probably are going down, but it's probably just a correction to the uptrend, and at some point it's just going to keep on trending up, whether it goes all the way down to the 38% or even the 50, or whether it just goes to the 23 is yet to be determined. But I think we definitely should be able to recognize when this correction is over by seeing an engulfing move up with a breaker structure, proving that we have the end of a trend for the wave C. So don't forget to join my free Discord channel linked in the card up here above, and don't forget to check out my new website linked down here below. As always, thanks and happy trading.